Hello, everyone. Welcome to Learning English with me in this video. We're going to practice listening and reading to improve our English skills through a story. Alright, let's get started.
Let's talk about hobbies and interests.
John, I've been curious about your hobbies and interests. What do you like to do for fun?
Hi, Sarah. I have a few hobbies I enjoy. I like playing the guitar, reading science fiction novels, and going for long hikes.
That's fascinating, John. Playing the guitar sounds impressive. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for about 6 years now. It's a great way to relax and express myself. What about you, Sarah? Any hobbies you're passionate about?
I'm really into painting and listening to music. I find it therapeutic to create art, and music can always set the mood.
Painting sounds like a wonderful way to channel your creativity. Have you taken any art classes?
I took a few art classes in college, but mostly, I'm self-taught. It's a hobby I've loved since I was a child. Do you have any favorite artists or guitarists who inspire you?
I'm a big fan of Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton when it comes to guitarists. As for artists, I admire the works of Vincent van Gogh and Salvador Dali.
Those are some legendary names. I'd love to see some of your artwork someday, John. Maybe we could have a little art show with our friends.
That sounds like a great idea, Sarah. I'd love to showcase some of my favorite pieces. And maybe you can play some music for us.
That could be a fun combination. Let's plan it soon, John.
I'm up for that, Sarah. It sounds like a great way for our friends to connect and share our passions.
Definitely, John. It's always wonderful to have a circle of friends who appreciate our interests. By the way, have you ever thought about taking your guitar skills to the next level, like performing in public?
You know, I've considered it, but I'm a bit shy when it comes to performing in front of an audience. Maybe someday, though. How about you, Sarah? Have you ever exhibited your artwork in a gallery?
Not yet. But it's a dream of mine. I'm working on a series of paintings that I'd love to showcase someday. Maybe you could play some tunes at my art exhibition?
I'd be honored, Sarah. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Let's keep supporting each other in pursuing our passions.
That's a wonderful thought, John. I'm really glad we've had these conversations.
Me too, Sarah. Our discussions have been inspiring, and I look forward to all the future adventures we're planning.
Absolutely, John. It's been a pleasure getting to know you better. John, I was wondering, with your interest in science fiction, do you have a favorite book or author in the genre?
Absolutely, Sarah. I'm a big fan of Isaac Asimov. His Foundation series is a classic, and I've reread it several times.
That's impressive, John. Asimov's work is legendary. Have you ever tried writing your own science fiction stories?
I've dabbled in it a bit, but I mostly stick to playing music and hiking. Writing is a whole different creative process. How about you? Have you ever considered writing about your experiences in the bookstore?
It's crossed my mind. I think there's something beautiful about books that could make for interesting stories. Your support might just be the inspiration I need.
I'd love to read your stories someday, Sarah. It's great to have friends who inspire each other. And about hiking, do you have a favorite trail or destination?
I do, John. There's a trail in the nearby mountains with breathtaking views. It's my go-to place for a weekend getaway.
That sounds fantastic, Sarah. I should explore that trail sometime. Do you have any upcoming hikes planned?
Not at the moment, but I'm always up for a spontaneous adventure. Let me know if you'd like to join me.
I'd love that, Sarah. Spontaneous adventures are often the most memorable. Our conversations have been a delightful adventure in themselves.
Indeed, John. It's been wonderful sharing our interests and stories. John, I've always found science fiction fascinating. Have you ever attended a sci-fi convention, or any special events related to your interests?
Sci-fi conventions sound amazing. But I haven't had the chance to attend one yet. I'd love to experience one someday. What about you, Sarah? Have you been to any book-related events or conventions?
I've been to a few book fairs, and they were so much fun. Meeting authors and browsing through countless books was a dream come true. Maybe we can explore a convention together in the future.
That sounds like a fantastic idea, Sarah. We can combine our interests and have a memorable time. Speaking of dreams, do you have any bucket list items you're working on?
I'm working on traveling to more countries and experiencing different cultures. There's something enriching about exploring new places. How about you, John? Any dreams or goals you're pursuing?
I'd love to release my own music someday, even if it's just for personal satisfaction. And I dream of hiking in some of the world's most beautiful landscapes.
Releasing your music would be incredible, and I'm sure you'll get to explore those breathtaking landscapes with your love for hiking. Let's keep encouraging each other to pursue our dreams.
I'm all for that, Sarah. Our conversations are like a source of motivation, and I'm grateful for that.
Likewise, John. It's a pleasure sharing our passions and dreams.
Absolutely, Sarah. It's a true privilege.
Let's talk about food and dining.
John, I'm a big foodie, and I'm always on the lookout for new and exciting dishes. Do you enjoy trying different types of cuisine?
Absolutely, Sarah. I love exploring new flavors. Whether it's Korean, Thai, or Italian, there's something fascinating about each cuisine. How about you? Any favorite international dishes?
I'm a fan of Thai food. The combination of sweet, spicy, and savory flavors in dishes like pad Thai is irresistible. We should go to a Thai restaurant sometime.
That sounds delicious, Sarah. I'd love to try it. And speaking of dining out, do you have any favorite local restaurants?
There's a cozy Italian restaurant not far from my bookstore that I adore. They make the most amazing pasta dishes. Do you have a favorite local spot?
I enjoy a local cafe that serves the best cappuccinos and pastries. It's a great place to unwind. Let's exchange recommendations and try each other's favorite places.
I'd love that, John. It's a wonderful way to express new flavors. By the way, do you enjoy cooking at home as well?
I do. I find cooking to be a creative and relaxing experience. I often cook dinner and experiment with different recipes. How about you? Do you enjoy cooking?
I do. Especially when I have friends over. Trying out new recipes and hosting dinner parties is a lot of fun. Maybe we could have a dinner night with friends soon.
That's a fantastic idea, Sarah. I'd enjoy that. Our conversations are always so deliciously inspiring.
Likewise, John. It's been wonderful sharing our love for food.
I'm up for trying different cuisines, Sarah. One thing I enjoy making at home is homemade pizza. It's a fun way to experiment with toppings.
Homemade pizza is the best. What's your favorite combination of toppings, John?
I love a classic margarita with fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. It's simple but incredibly flavorful. How about you, Sarah? Any favorite pizza topping?
I'm a fan of Hawaiian pizza with ham and pineapple. The combination of sweet and savory is delicious. And if I'm feeling adventurous, I might add some jalapenos for a kick.
Hawaiian pizza is a great choice. I've had it a few times and enjoyed it. Speaking of sweet and savory, do you have a sweet tooth, Sarah?
I definitely do. I have a weakness for chocolate, especially dark chocolate. How about you, John? Any favorite dessert?
I enjoy a good cheesecake, especially if it's topped with fresh berries. The creamy texture and fruity sweetness make it irresistible.
Cheesecake with berries is a classic choice. We should go to a dessert cafe sometime, John.
That sounds like a delightful plan, Sarah. Let's explore some dessert places together.
Absolutely, John. Our conversations are as sweet as the desserts we're planning to enjoy.
I've really enjoyed our discussions about food. It's inspiring me to try new recipes. Do you have any favorite cookbooks or cooking websites you recommend?
I'm glad to hear that, John. One of my favorite cookbooks is The Joy of Cooking. It's a treasure trove of recipes, and it's been in my family for generations.
The Joy of Cooking is a classic. I'll have to check it out. I often visit cooking websites like Bon Appetit for new ideas. Have you tried any of their recipes?
Absolutely, John. Bon Appetit has some fantastic recipes. I recently tried their homemade pasta recipe, and it turned out delicious. If you ever want to cook together, let me know.
Cooking together sounds like a lot of fun, Sarah. I'd love to try that homemade pasta recipe. And speaking of homemade, have you ever tried making your own jam or preserves?
I haven't tried making jam, but it's something I'd love to experiment with in the future. How about you, John? Any DIY culinary projects you're interested in?
I've been curious about making homemade pickles and experimenting with different flavor combinations. Maybe we can exchange homemade creations one day.
That's a great idea, John. It would be like a delicious exchange of creativity. And as we explore the world of food, our conversations have certainly been a delightful feast.
Indeed, Sarah. It's been a pleasure sharing our love for food and culinary adventures. Thank you for listening to the story today. Next time, I'll share even more exciting stories. Would you consider subscribing to my YouTube channel?